You gotta go get him. Who's next? Copper or Coco?
He drinks them both at once.
Okay, back from lunch, checking messages, and people are still like, I don't understand why you can't just say the name of things. Because when you talk about alternative treatments to anything and it goes against the big money, like even doctors, if doctors talk about different alternative treatments, like they're threatened with their medical licenses to be taken away. That should make you go, And again, you have to understand the work that I do and the things that I hear also. Like, I'll never forget, I was working on a huge class action lawsuit against one of these big money medical companies. And we were taking the depositions of all of these reps. And we were going through their logs and all of that. And I remember the attorneys like going through all their things. Like they would call on these doctors. And in their notes, they would say, told him that he needed to prescribe more of XYZ. Why is a rep who's never been to medical school telling the doctor how much of a medication that he needs to prescribe? Like, dude, you need to up your prescription, your dosage. I mean, the more the doctor writes, the more the rep makes. And also, the more the doctor writes, the bigger vacation they would send him on. What about the patient? Does the patient need all that stuff? I mean, it was just really eye-opening. And I'll never forget also a totally different thing. I've only taken birth control for a very brief period of time in my life, and I quickly got off of it. But I remember my gynecologist gave me birth control, and it seemed fine. I went to go fill it. She gave me like a sample. I went to go fill it, and then my insurance didn't cover it. So I went back on my next appointment. I said, my insurance doesn't cover that. Do you have something else that I can use instead? And I remember walking to this cabinet and opening up, and there's just all sorts of medication in there, like samples. And the doctor was telling the nurse practitioner, yeah, give her that one. Here, just grab a whole bunch and just, here, take it. Try them. It's just like, here. They were free for us, so here, free to you. Like, there was no thought in specifically what might be best for me. And I was just like, yeah, no, I don't need any of it. And one of them was even something new that they had never even given to any patient. They're like, oh yeah, that's a new one. We haven't used that one yet. Here, try it out. No, thank you. Find a new doctor. His words, not mine.